Guys, you got to see this. Sean O'Malley posted this on his Instagram. This was Sean O'Malley doing his best impersonation of a Tony Ferguson workout. It's awesome. You got to see it. So the reason I asked Sean to send that to me, permission that I could use it and show it to you guys, is all of the greats, and I'm talking the stars, the really big stars, are known for something. It could be Mike Tyson and those beady little eyes that he put on you. It could be Rampage Jackson with the chain. It could be Chuck Liddell with the mohawk, but all of the greats have something. This might be Tony's thing. I could see this going viral. And Sean isn't the first one to do something for social media paying homage to Tony Ferguson. He's not the first. I would argue within that video, Sean is now the best.
What about if the fight does go off, but it doesn't happen in Lincoln? Like, can you just kind of try to put that into words? Like, how that would impact you, why Lincoln was so significant to you, and what it would have, what you thought it would have, or what you think it's going to feel like if it does happen and you're able to fight in that arena.
You know, I keep thinking about that, and it's you know, there's two sides of that sword. If I fight and it's not in Lincoln, at least I'm able to fight. You know, at least I'm able to, you know, the work that I put in. You know, I started my training camp 4 weeks earlier than I typically do because I was out so long. So I've already been in camp 5 weeks already. Almost, yeah, this is my 6th week in camp already. And I still got, 4 or 5 weeks left to the fight. So I'll just be relieved that I'm able to, that it all wasn't for nothing, that I didn't struggle my way into training camp. Man, this training camp was the toughest thing. Starting this training camp was one of the hardest things I've ever done. I've never been out this long before. I've never been out of training this long before. I've never had to battle through an injury like I battled through this one. So I don't want it to all be for nothing. And if it doesn't happen, it will be. And then again, you know, money wise, all the money that I put into it, I don't want to have to restart and do it all again. So I'll be happy that I can fight if it's not in Lincoln, but I'll be extremely disappointed because this might be my last chance. This might be my last chance to fight in my home state. You know, if things go the way that I see them going, for me, you know, I think that I'll have a dominant performance over Glover. I think I'll get him out of there quickly. And then we're looking at big fights, and we're looking at pay-per-views, and we're looking at potential title shots soon. Those kind of things don't happen in Nebraska. So, you know, if I go and I just keep thinking, like, I'm thinking in the future, like, I know I can beat John Jones. So when I beat John Jones, what are the chances we're ever going to come back to Nebraska? You know, like, unlikely. Those fights are going to be in Vegas, and they're going to be in big places. And as bad as it is to say, like, that's just, Nebraska's not the hotbed for MMA.
Do you want a rematch with Ali? I saw you guys race. What happened? What happened
on this guy.
What happened exactly, Khabib? Say the truth. Don't lie.
No, you guys see only 2 videos, right?
And Ali
how he beat me and how I beat him, right? I have one more video. I'm gonna post this very soon.
Listen, he said he's an eagle, right?
Yes.
An African gazelle always beat him.
Brother, I show you how eagle catch gazelle.
But it doesn't matter. Show this. This is not a fight. It's a race.
No. You talk about gazelle. I show you how eagle catch gazelle. Please, calm down.
I don't see nothing.
I'm gonna show you. Like eagle, nobody can hunt to eagle. Eagle hunt always. Gazelle, this is like deep, meat.
I saw saw another video. His first time in the gym. What did your dad do to him?
No.
Well, his dad, man,
My dad can smash this guy.
He smashed me. He's like, hey, you think you're strong? I said, yeah. He said, ha. And he smiled and he grabbed me. And the man grabbed me
Yeah.
so tight. He almost crushed my whole chest.
They both love judo, and when he talk about judo, he say, hey, who are you? Who are you? Why are you talking about judo? I am the judo guy. Let's go. And they go a little bit crazy.
He beat me. His father beat me, and I have to admit it. He got me.
Let's not get greedy, Dana. Let's make this really simple. All we need is Tony and Khabib. We don't need an effing undercard. So you need in America. I don't know what they're doing in Australia. In America, they're doing 10 right now, like 10 people minimum. So our maximum. You can't have more than 10 people in a group. So you got Tony, Khabib, 3 judges. But you could also have the judges be remote, so you don't have to actually have them there. Mm-hmm. You have a referee, you have Dana, you have Bruce Buffer, and you have Joe Rogan maybe. And maybe, hey, look, we don't even give, maybe we take the judges, make the judges remote at a remote location, and we give them each 2 coaches or something, or 1 coach. I think there's a way to do it to keep it under 10 people and broadcast it.
We've seen locations such as international waters. We've seen locations such as Russia. Some people are questioning if we can fly out to the moon just to make this fight happen. Can you break down for us some of the locations that have sort of come across your desk, and how far are you willing to go for Khabib to make this fight happen? How far are you guys willing to travel?
Well, we as a team, we're willing to travel wherever the place needs to happen. So wherever that may be, we're willing to travel. Where we have been told, the Apex in Las Vegas, but that got shot down because, like I said, the State Athletic Commission stopped all fights from happening. So, you don't have any power over them. And then I heard somewhere in Oklahoma, but that got shot down too. So I don't know where else, where they're going. I read his father had a great idea, and I think it's a great idea. Abu Dhabi, I think that's a great place, but who knows, what their rules are over there at the present time. It's a world pandemic that's preventing this from happening, and it's kind of one of those, I don't know, day by day,
I begged for Woodley. I wanted to fight him for so many years. 4 years I prepackaged that fight, calling him out. He's too busy with this fucking shitty ass rap career, and now he's broke, so he needs a big fight because his rap career ain't going nowhere. And TMZ fired him because they were sick of him talking about the Kardashians. They couldn't keep airing the same episodes every week. So, that ship has sailed with Tyrone Woodley. I got bigger and better things in business to handle, and that's with Marty Fake Newsman. I was willing to save the day for the UFC and step up on 6 days' notice to fight Woodley. But with a full camp, I want my title shot, and I want Marty Fake Newsman.
Tell you what, man, the Kardashians have put a lot of athletes out of business. Tyron Woodley, just another example of that. Let me just ask you this, though, man. A lot of people obviously are talking about that Masvidal is getting the next title shot. We've seen reports. It looks like the deal is still going to come together. What is your response to the fact that he's likely to get the next title shot? Is it a situation where you wait until that fight happens, or will you sort of be forced to fight again because these guys are going to be fighting for the title next?
Let's be honest, guys, because that's what Submission Radio is all about: real news, honesty. They've been talking about this fight with journeyman George Masvidal, aka the Street Judas, against Marty Fake Newsman for 2-3 months now. Why has this fight not been signed? Because Colby knows exactly what's been going on and called it from the start from the media. I told the media, I said, hey, journeyman George Masvidal is scared to fight Marty Fake Newsman. He doesn't want to fight him. He wants more money than he's worth. He's going to wait out to try and get the Conor fight, and he's going to realize that he overplayed his hand and he's an overhyped job. He hit lightning in a bottle. No one's going to care about him in a couple months, but they're talking about the fight, but I don't think it's ever going to happen. I hope it does. I'd love to fight the winner. It's an easy fight, but I think I deserve my rematch. Go look at that. Go watch that tape of what happened on December 14th. One of the biggest shows of the year. Sold out arena. People want to see this, and they know how I got fucked. They know that You know, I had to face some adversity and I got cheated and I got screwed, but you don't see me complaining. I'm out here. All I want is my rematch. I'm not complaining. I'm not making excuses. I just want to show the world who the real champion is, and that's me.